Good morning, everyone. Before I begin, I would like to thank everyone for coming out to pay their last respects to my father, Crispin R. Guzman Sr. Don't know really where to begin, so where do I begin? I really don't know where to begin because his death was unexpected. It happened so fast and he hit my family very hard. I will begin by telling you what kind of person he was. He was the nicest, fun loving, strictest man in the world. He grew up not having a lot in life, but he knew where he wanted to go and what he wanted to do, and that was to join the U.S. Navy. He loved his job so much that he made it a lifelong career out of it and finally retired after faithfully serving the U.S. Navy for 22 years. In short, he gave his family the opportunity of living a better life. He gave us the gift of a lifetime by enabling us to see and live in the U.S. Living in the U.S. isn't always as easy as people make it to be, but trust me, we got to see it all. We got to see the type of man he was. At times, it was rough on our family because he was the only one working. He loved my mom so much that he never made her work a day in her life. Her job was the gift mothers all over the world could dream of. That job was just to stay at home and take care of her children and be a full-time mom. That was hard on her because sometimes he was gone out to sea for 9 months at a time. Tell you the truth, that was one of the reasons I decided I didn't want to join the Navy. I didn't want to be away from my future family for 9 months at a time because that's when the kids tend to get a little naughty. Did I say naughty? I remember my sister Gladys and I would tend to become naughty every time Dad went on deployment. Whether it was by getting bad grades, not doing our chores, or just being disrespectful to others. We would instantly get in trouble, and my mom would always threaten us by the dreaded words, "Wait till your dad gets home. You'll be in big trouble." Believe me, we were in big trouble when he got home, and just like that, we were suddenly the good kids again. My dad was strict to all of us when we were growing up, and he taught us to always be respectful to everyone, to treat others the way you wanted to be treated. He taught us to work hard, to give our kids, his grandchildren, a better life than we had. Because of him, I'm the person I am today. I wasn't always the best son in the world. I'm actually the black sheep of the family. Because I'm the only child without a college degree. Sorry, Dad, but I failed you in that department. It's not something I'm proud of, and I wish I could have done better for you. Did you know that before my dad joined the Navy, he was on his way to become a dentist? So did I say he was a big part of my success? It was because of him that I joined the Navy, U.S. Navy, as a civilian employee. I was able to be with my family full time and raise them the same way you raised me. You taught me to work hard and to become successful. I was able to do things you did in the Navy, like traveling and seeing the world. Because of you, I've been to Italy, Japan, Guam, Scotland, and all over the U.S. Working hard led my journey as a civilian. I was able to work my way up from apprentice to a supervisor, faithfully serving now for almost 32 years. Not thinking of retiring yet, but soon and very soon. I beat you in years of service with the Navy, Dad. I hope you're proud of. I only wish you could be with me on my retirement day so we could celebrate together. Maybe we could ask Shirley to join us too because she's close to retirement also. And envision taking you and Mom on a vacation somewhere in the world. Wherever we wanted to go, the sky was the limit. Hotel stays would be courtesy of the Hilton hotel chain. Ask my sisters about the Hilton. I remember the day you came to visit my family in Virginia, and we took you to Delaware or D.C. or wherever we went to. We were driving home and I was falling asleep. You were co-pilot. You were my co-pilot, riding shotgun, sitting in the passenger seat, eyes looking through the windshield like an eagle looking for his prey to catch to feed his children. What did I do? I turned on the windshield wipers and squirted the water in front of your face and you got scared. The look on your face was priceless. Of course you yelled at me, as usual, but it was all worth it. Let's get back to business. I want to take you out to eat anywhere your heart and appetite desired. I want a chance to buy you more Nike shoes like you did for everyone you loved.
Louder.
Everyone knew you loved your Nikes. Jen called you the Nike King. You also bought all the family nice expensive purses and jewelry. Whether they wanted it or not, you always bought it. Did I say you were kind and generous? My dad enjoyed retirement. I would say he was retired now for 40 years. Living the happy life he worked hard for. A lot of you here right now were the recipient of his kindness and generosity. Sometimes he gave without thinking. He helped people in need when they had nothing. He helped others with hospital bills so they can get well. Others he paid high school or college tuition so the kids could have a better life. I only hope those kids can pay it forward one day and also help others when they become successful. He pushed others to live a better life, and whenever they needed direction or just needed a friend, he was always there for them. I've known him to get out of a nice, cool, air-conditioned car he was in, get out into the blazing heat, and help a person push a broken-down car in the middle of a busy street and onto a safe location. How many people can say that? He loved life and lived the way he always envisioned his life to be when he was a teenager. What can I say now that my dad has passed? I'm bitter and sad that the coronavirus took my dad away from us, because now I have to live my life. Knowing he won't be there for me anymore. Life isn't fair, but we have to accept life and carry on his legacy. Dad, I wanted to hold you one more time and say I love you in person. I want to drink with you one more time to hear your funny stories about a fire in your building at work, and wanted to hear you yell at me one more time. This has been all a bad dream for me. My mom and my sisters. I was in denial for a long time, and it's only now that I'm coming to grips with reality. Dad, always know that we will take loving care of Mom the same way you did for her. I will always take care of our family the same way you took care of us. Thank you for showing us the way so we can become successful in life. Thank you all for always being there for me. Thank you to all the politicians, barangay captains, police chiefs, people in high places for coordinating the safe travels of my sisters, my brother-in-law Benedict from Manila to Luna. Thank you everyone in both hospitals who were involved in taking care of my dad when he was confined. Special thank you to Adi Mitet for being with my dad when we couldn't be there. You're an angel and what a real nurse should be. Thank you to all the doctors and nurses involved in my dad's care and all who desperately tried to save my dad's life when he coded. There are a lot of you, but I can't remember all the names but Dr. Sena. Thank you, Auntie Ring, our guardian angel, for being with my mom when Dad was in the hospital. Cousins Lalan, Pamela, Emerson, Marlon, and families. Romeo, Keo, my sister Shirley, and Jennifer, and brother-in-law Benedict, who risked their health and welfare at all costs, not thinking twice to be with our mom and dad. Unfortunately, my sister Gladys and I were unable to travel to the Philippines to be there for mom and dad. Thank you to everyone who helped us with financial donations. I only ask one thing from everyone. When pertaining to health, please think of others and not just yourself. Be safe wherever you go, and please wear your masks. Everyone else I forgot to mention, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. I love you all. Thank you for your time, and thank you for listening. I love you, Dad.